Most people in the middle class work hard their entire lives, yet somehow they never get truly wealthy. They clock in, they clock out, they follow the rules, and still, financial freedom feels like a distant dream. Why? Because it's not just about how much you earn, it's about the money habits, the mindset, and the priorities that are quietly holding you back. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to break free from the middle-class money trap and start building real wealth in your 20s and 30s. The middle-class trap isn't what most people think it is. It's not about having a low income. Plenty of high earners are still stuck in it. The trap is about something much deeper. It's about spending as you earn, no matter how much you make. It's about prioritizing status symbols over actual wealth. It's about relying on job security instead of building multiple income streams. Think of it like running on a treadmill. You're moving, you're sweating, you're putting in effort, but you're not actually getting anywhere financially. The first step to escaping this trap is understanding the patterns that keep you stuck, because once you see them clearly, you can't unsee them. So let's talk about the most important shift you need to make. Most middle-class people focus on earning more so they can spend more. They work hard, they get a raise, and immediately their lifestyle expands to match. But to escape the trap, you need to fundamentally change your relationship with money. You need to shift from being a consumer to being an investor. This means saving first and spending later. This means investing money so it works for you instead of you constantly working for it. Treat every dollar like a soldier in your wealth-building army. Each one has a job to do, and that job isn't to sit in your closet as another pair of shoes you'll wear twice. Here's a real example. Instead of buying the latest car to impress people who don't really care, invest that money in stocks, ETFs, or your own business. One choice keeps you broke, the other builds your future. Now let's address one of the biggest silent killers of wealth: lifestyle inflation. This is the endless rise of expenses that happens whenever your income increases. You get a raise, so you move to a bigger apartment. You get promoted, so you upgrade your car. You make more money, so you eat at fancier restaurants. And just like that, you're still living paycheck to paycheck, just at a higher income level. The middle-class trap thrives on this pattern. Instead, do this. Keep your lifestyle relatively flat. When you get that raise, resist the urge to immediately inflate your life. Invest the difference. Avoid the trap of keeping up with the Joneses, because trust me, the Joneses are broke too, they just hide it better. Small sacrifices today equal financial freedom tomorrow. It's that simple. Here's another truth most people don't want to hear. Relying on one job equals financial vulnerability. No matter how stable your position feels, you're one layoff, one recession, one corporate restructuring away from losing everything. That's not financial security. That's financial fragility disguised as a steady paycheck. You need to build multiple income streams. And no, you don't need to work 80 hours a week to do it. Start with freelancing in your area of expertise. Launch a side business. Invest in stocks or real estate. Create digital products or start content creation. Explore affiliate marketing. Even a small side income compounds over time, and it gives you something even more valuable than money. It gives you options. It gives you freedom from the trap. But here's where most people get stuck. They avoid financial education like it's optional. Middle-class people often think that money management is something only accountants and finance bros need to understand. That's exactly the thinking that keeps them trapped. You need to learn money and investment skills, understand stock market basics, learn about real estate investing, figure out tax optimization, master budgeting and debt management. These aren't boring topics. These are the skills that determine whether you spend your life working for money or whether money works for you. And here's the beautiful part. Knowledge compounds just like money. The more you know, the faster your wealth grows. Every book you read, every course you take, every mentor you learn from multiplies your financial potential. Now let's talk about one of the most powerful habits you can develop. Pay yourself first. This concept is simple, but most people get it backwards. They pay their rent, their car payment, their bills, their subscriptions, and then, if there's anything left over, maybe they save it. Maybe. That's why they never build wealth. You need to flip the script. Treat your savings and investments like a fixed expense that you cannot skip. Automatically save 20 to 30% of your income before you do anything else. Treat your investments like bills that are non-negotiable. Don't wait until you have money to start investing. You'll never feel like you have enough. Start now, even if it's small amounts, because even small amounts grow massively over decades due to the magic of compounding. The person who starts investing $100 a month at 25 will have more wealth than the person who waits until 35 and invests $300 a month. Time is your biggest asset. Use it. Here's something you need to recognize. The middle-class trap keeps people working for money instead of making money work for them. It keeps you in what's called the rat race. And you need to ask yourself honestly, are you in it? Here are the signs. You're living paycheck to paycheck despite making decent money. You're always carrying some form of debt. You're always waiting for the right time to start investing. You're planning to get serious about money after the next promotion, after you pay off this one thing, after life settles down. But life never settles down. There's always another excuse. To escape the rat race, you need to prioritize assets over liabilities. Build passive income streams that earn money while you sleep. Make financial freedom a non-negotiable, not something you'll think about later. Later never comes. And here's something most people completely overlook. Your network shapes your financial habits more than you realize. If your friends are focused on spending, you'll spend. If your friends are focused on growth, you'll grow. It's that direct. Look around at the 5 people you spend the most time with. Are they building wealth or are they building debt? Are they investing in their future or are they investing in their image? To escape the middle-class trap, you need to be intentional about your influences. Join finance communities online and offline. Follow mentors, investors, and wealth creators. Replace the influences that keep you broke with influences that build wealth. This isn't about abandoning your friends. It's about expanding your circle to include people who challenge you to level up financially. So let's bring this all together. Escaping the middle-class money trap isn't about luck. It's not about winning the lottery or getting some magical high-paying job. It's about habits, mindset, and smart money moves that anyone can implement starting today. Shift your mindset from consumer to investor. Control lifestyle inflation and invest the difference. Build multiple income streams so you're not dependent on one source. Learn financial skills that compound your wealth over time. Pay yourself first before anyone else gets a piece of your income. Avoid the rat race by prioritizing assets over liabilities. And surround yourself with wealth-minded people who elevate your financial thinking. Your future self is watching what you do today. Every decision you make with money right now is either building your freedom or reinforcing your trap. The choice is yours. If you want more videos that teach you the things school never did, money habits and wealth-building strategies that actually work, subscribe to this channel. Because financial education isn't optional anymore. It's the difference between spending your life working for money and having money work for you. Start today. Your future depends on it.